Potential shift here. Trade like it's 2026, not 1996. It is Thursday, February 5th. I'm going to talk about my haircut today. No, just kidding. Let's talk about trading and what happened today. Weird day. I posted a couple of midday updates because this was a dangerous market. You've had all this volatility previously. So I think a lot of people, myself included, especially after the down move this morning down to 676 in SPY, they're looking for breakouts. They're looking for breakthroughs, right? But then really, middle of the day, all that volatility just disappeared, We had this big down move. Me, like the rest of you probably, are thinking, all right, this is going to be a breakout down move. And then boom, straight back up, and then it's just chop all day. Chop, chop, chop. I mean, that's dangerous because especially when you're in the mind state of, this market's going to move, there's going to be a breakthrough. It can be very dangerous if you don't shift quickly into the mindset. Wait a second, the algos have taken over and we're back in algo chop mode. You got to be able to make that shift quickly, I don't know. I'm slow on it too, not just too slow to make any real money today. I mean, by the end of this move right here, this down move, I was up about $100 today. But then, I just got slowly chopped up in this BS here, and I was even looking for it, So honestly, I can't imagine if you're not looking for it, how badly you could get whipsawed today. So I sent out a message in the middle of the afternoon, sort of warning people, be careful. The volatility has died down. We're looking at chop now. Now, overall, I'm still bearish. I'm still bearish. It's just you're going to keep seeing a lot of volatility as the algos give you the bearish move that needs to happen and then pushes back to punish the bears who got greedy. All right. What do they say? Something bulls and bears, whatever, and pigs get slaughtered. So yeah, pigs do get slaughtered because the algos always come in and push back the other way and make sure you get slaughtered. So yeah, dangerous day. And that's all it comes down to. I had, like I said, I made money on this down move here, up $100. My outs were pretty good today. I had a couple of outs, winning outs that hit sort of right on the nose, which made me feel better about all the losing outs lately that have been touching on the nose and then going straight back the other way. I actually did have one trade like that today, right in here. I actually shorted the market right around here, and my out was right up here. It wasn't by one tick, but it was by like 5 ticks. They bounced me out right here when I was short. I would have made a nice score if I rode that down. I should be more upset about it, honestly. But you know what? I'm not, because my out was fair. It was a fair out. And like I said, it wasn't one tick. It was 5 or 6 maybe. I don't feel so bad about getting bounced out up here, all right? Even though it did cost me quite a bit of money. The more I think about it, the more pissed off I get about it. I wish I had really caught that move. Why did it have to do that little bounce? I mean, it already had 1 bounce, 2 bounce, 3rd bounce. Was that necessary? Well, it was. Got me out. Shook me out. So, but generally, my outs were good. I followed my plans. It was just a hard day to trade. I did get a little sloppy at the end here. I don't know why. I was up maybe $60 before the last 30 minutes. Gave away back 40 of it. Just God knows why. I thought, whatever, it doesn't matter. I thought we were going down a little more at the end here, maybe. I thought maybe there'd be a collapse at the end of the day. You see that sometimes. The last 10 minutes, all of a sudden, it's just like whoosh, straight down. I thought, oh, that might be incoming here when we broke down below this level here. Never happened. Just cost me a bunch of money. Whatever. That's my day. Honestly, I'm happy with it. I'm happier with winning this $17 than I am with winning the $100 the other day. Because generally, I followed my rules. My outs were good. I stuck to my system. I didn't make a whole lot of mistakes. This sloppy stuff at the end was a mistake, but my mistakes were minimized. And that's a better day than winning $200 on just pure sloppy trading. So that's the way you got to look at it. That's the way you got to look at it. So I'm happy with it. Yeah, potential shifts here. Check first, profit second. Good luck, guys.